Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Hello. Hello, Jammy, Paul, Affinity, Rail. Hello. Actually, let's gonna do this. We may be using the voice today. We will see. Oh well. I'm waiting for these nerds. Oh, there's the ping. Alright. Mission day. Actually, I should just load into my combat now. There's no reason not to. Oh, we're here. Okay.
Hello, players. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, so the way we're going to do this, if you have not already, go ahead and request off of moi, yours truly, and we will go ahead and get this whole thing underway. I will be saying all of the settings you need in terms of day-night cycle, speed, all that fun stuff once you guys get in. So, while we wait, geez, all of you.
I'm gonna just say this much. Don't expect me to stay long. I just want to make sure my VR is actually gonna work tonight, so.
Oh my god, is that Vince Lancelot from the hit King Grand Blue Fantasy?
What the fuck?
Except I'm not gonna have any kinds of particles because Gren didn't work on him, so.
So, funny
No,
story
so
about
fingers.
that. The funny story about that, they were supposed to work on it yesterday, but their mom took them into town for 90% of the day. And then proceeded to have a mission today for fucking Heaven's Reach, so.
Mm-hmm. Did they update this map? Feels like they updated this map.
Maybe. Let's see who we got so
No, it
far.
didn't. Okay, never mind.
Which, although I don't know if I said this already, and Badger, thank you for doing that because this is great. If you have a Grand Blue character, you can play them instead of your normal character. You are free to do so. If your character's model is made already.
That's just how it is for the model, I suppose. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be the hip rotator forward. Check from the side, Ari. The hip is like
What is it?
slightly like forward.
Well, my man. So where is it at?
The hip itself, like it looks a little bit forward.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at your crotch. I need to get a
You're good, you're good.
nice cock. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Also,
Okay, I
for
see what you're
reference, Silver, your captain and vice captain, we've been best friends since childhood.
Yeah, I know. They give me the rundown a little bit.
And then this is the gremlin that really
housewife.
wanted to go with you guys.
I don't know anything about him.
That's
I just
ridiculous.
really hope my fucking VR holds.
They're just showing off their royalty.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
It's not ready. We haven't even started to work on it yet.
Dang.
I mean, hey, if the model works for you, if that model works for you, then by all means use it. Let's see, who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, everyone's here. Okay, then, cool. Hey. Drake, what?
I should pick. That's great.
Oh, okay. So, a bit of context for you all. I'm a little fast right now. Forgive me. Okay. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay. So, as you guys were already on the Azure Wing ship when Roland came by with Mr. Lancelot and Mr. Vane. These two have been, you guys have been told, will be accompanying you guys on this mission to thoroughly judge the state of the Azure Wings as a whole, as basically your teamwork, your attitude towards threats and how you adjust to them, as well as your cooperation with each other. Now, I will say, as a bit of a note, depending on how you guys act around these characters could determine the future events of the Azure Wings, whether things go good or bad. Who knows?
Oh boy.
So, in that, with that out of the way, let me give you guys a little bit of context. So, you guys were in the Azure Wings. Roland came by with Lancelot and Vane to essentially introduce you guys and give you a bit of a rundown of what's been going on. So, as of recently, there has been a griffin terrorizing this part of the forest area. Roland has pointed out that there is no livestock nearby. The griffin has basically ravaged through all of it and taken it to God knows where. So, when you guys eventually touch down, you will see just blood splatters everywhere. Corpses just lining the ground. It's a horrid scene. But go back to the bit with Roland. He will also mention that there have been sightings of goblins in the area. So you guys need to watch out for those as well. They're not that big of a threat, but if they get the jump on you, they can do a decent amount of damage. But with that all being said, he would then take you all here, drop you off, disregard this wall. This wall isn't here. The wall is non-existent. But with that all being said, now for the out-of-character stuff, before you guys have any questions, let me go ahead and get this out the way. NPCs, this is for you guys too, so make sure you listen carefully. So, I need you all to open your menus. If you've not been to a Trails of Cold Steel map before and you do not know how to open the menu, either use one of your hands and click your menu button to open the menu, or if you're on desktop, click tab.
On the side of your head. You need to be up here.
Yeah, side of your head.
Right side of your head, specifically.
It can be either.
Well, it's right hand. It's your right hand needs to do it. Why is there a
the right
fucking
hand needs to do it,
Apache
yeah.
helicopter coming in?
Because Usagi is stupid.
Someone called the Air Force.
Understood.
Usagi's a mess. Anyway. But yeah, so time of day settings. Set your day-night cycle to off and set your time to daytime. We are doing this in the wonderful, under the wonderful sun. In terms of world object settings, make sure you turn off, if you want to turn off anything to help with optimization, by all means. However, turn off treasure chests, well, you don't have to turn off chest meshes since they're not there, but still. Turn those off, turn off Valimar the Ashen Knight, and turn off Arya Shrine's Zamorian Ore. I don't think those should be necessary. But
I mean, we don't plan on going anywhere near the shrine. The shrine is on the other side of the fucking map, so.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
In terms of speed, you guys can adjust it however you see fit. However, your run speed cannot be faster than 8. Your jump cannot be higher than 6. Other than that, adjust it however you want to see fit.
Oh,
If I
cool.
see one of you...
I was gonna say, speed is already at 8.
Default?
Yeah, 8 is at
Oh,
default.
then 10. My bad. 10.
Okay, cool.
10.
Cool. I get to play with
And
my
your
Eden
wall cannot
character
be
settings.
higher than 8.
I get to play with my Eden settings. Let's go.
Cynthia's about to go
Alrighty.
full-on speed run.
Sure he does.
Hold on, I can take care of this. 1 second.
Yes,
Exactly.
Puerto Rico.
Where did it go?
Yeah,
If they scared it off.
I just, cause my headset's constantly flickering right now, so like, I'm like, yeah, no, it's just the tracking, it's with my graphics or some shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I
that way,
updated my driver
I
today
can
and
just
it
watch
actually started like normal. So I'm thinking, okay, it was the graphics driver, cool, but now I'm fucking flickering again, so if I randomly disappear, please don't expect me to come back.
Mm-hmm. If we've got backups just in case something like that happens.
Why we should be
so
flanking? She's a support
If you
character.
absolutely cannot come back, then we will have someone ready to help the team in your stead.
Yeah. It was really loud. Like you can hear the.
All right, but where you guys will be dropped off, we'll go ahead and teleport there, and I'll give you a little bit more context. Go to Nomadic Settlement, North Highlands South Entrance. I repeat, that is Nomadic Settlement, North Highlands South Entrance.
Yippee.
Wait for everyone to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I do have something to note when we're done with, before we start mission. Just so that people are, you and NPCs are aware, mostly.
Alrighty. Let's see, do we have everyone? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, a little bit more context. You guys will notice, again, like, that little herd of animals over there? Not animals, blood splatters. And you have been told, or at least Vayne and Lancelot, you guys would have been told that the village people that were here, they've been evacuated. No one was harmed, luckily, but they've all been evacuated, so the town is basically empty right now, or the village is basically empty right now. Besides that,
most likely related to them, so.
they're basically a village that has been in close ties with Volca, one of the villages you guys know about, one of the main ones. They are in close trade relations because they actually have material here that you can't get in Volca. But since this griffin is here disturbing everything, it's kind of hard for them to do their job with a big giant lion bird flying around. But yeah, one more thing before I start answering questions. If you guys need any help whatsoever, I'm your main DM for the time being. I will designate Zach as my co-DM. Drake will take over for Zach if Zach is unavailable. Oh, my bad. Drake is the current co-DM. My bad, I thought he was here.
I was gonna say, what about Zach's not even here?
I didn't know. I thought I saw him join. I'm in need of help. I think you're doing a great job, and I want to thank you. You're fine, hon.
The fear is sideways, so it's pissing me off. So it's not like.
No, okay. Also, second thing.
And we'll slingshot off of you.
Killing me.
Just over.
Alright, I'm satisfied.
What the fuck, Sin? How dare you?
Alright, so.
Thank you for the 7 months. Oh my god, it's actually been 7. Wow, that is impressive.
Something.
First question. I probably can't bring her out, so I'm not even gonna bother bringing her out for this one, anyways, unless you like me, but I don't plan to.
I'd suggest against it.
Okay, then I'm not going to. I'm assuming, is it 2 separate captain leaders, or is it just we're following their direction?
Considering that Vayne and Lancelot know the area, they'll be the leaders.
Got it. Okay, I want to make sure. And then this is... Whoa!
Are they taking command?
No! Well, you guys are, apparently.
What?
Wait, what?
Why are we taking command? I thought it was one of them.
So you guys will essentially be leading you'll be leading them in the right direction of where like everything should be. You guys know the area best, but in terms of actual team comp, it'll be up to them to decide.
Oh, that's what I was asking on that end. That's what I was asking. Okay. Got Got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
So we can sort that out.
Any other questions?
I have one more thing real quick, and this is for everyone.
What's up?
So this is for everyone.
Asking me to judge too.
Guys, this is for everyone, including on the NPC side of things. I have this now. It may be a little bit harder to see, but this is her illusion magic where she's hiding.
You're black.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not joking. I am not joking.
into a shadow.
You're just
To
black.
be fair, Jake,
You
I
are-
can be the
you
I can
are
see.
The color black. I am not telling you you're black. You are the color black.
Not on my
I'm
end.
not lying.
Oh wait, what? Oh wait, what the hell?
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting of the map.
lighting,
It's the lighting of the
Your
map.
eye.
It's the lighting of the
on
map.
purpose.
Yeah, it's not on purpose.
Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So,
If-
regardless,
if we
that
see
is,
that's invis.
yeah, that's her invisibility. That's her Kitsune illusion invisibility. You can still, if you have abilities to like, track her by smell, hearing not so much because she's quiet, or like sights or anything like that, still track her. But she's basically invisible from sight for the most part. But there is a multitude of ways of tracking her basically.
Yeah.
So just so people are aware of that, because that's basically cloak, and then there's a proper OOC toggle.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill this man.
Shut your bitch.
Okay. Aside from that, everyone else knows the kit, so wind magic doesn't hurt any allies. So
Don't worry, man.
Okay.
Ain't worth it.
Is there anything else that needs to be discussed beforehand?
do we want to settle on our side of things? Who's leading the group, or
That'll be
do we
in character.
do it in
That'll be
character? Okay.
Y'all decide that. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
What's up, Spina?
Pretty sure that that's
I
going
guess
to be
it's
answered pretty quick.
Just real quick, just letting you know, you already know who this is, and I have two things. I use Coco Loco to dig underground. That's about it.
You can't see me, but I'm giving you a
But
thumbs
if-
up.
I'll let you know if NPCs can
And
see the
what's the
top
background
pin,
scan?
anything can see the top pin.
Got it.
And of course, this robot has a Gauss cannon, but I won't use it unless I get permission from the leads.
You will have one shot.
Well, that's what I was thinking because this ring, it'll.
We're sorting that in
Like,
character.
Out of character. That way they don't spam it.
Why is there a goddamn Namazu here?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do what I did in the arena.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you playing music for the entirety of the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I need to actually get into that model.
Yes.
I
Cannon.
should probably turn off world music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that is up to you. I will
Yeah,
be playing
I should
music
do
in the
that too.
background. But you are free to listen to either or. Yeah.
I have my own music going, but I can turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine. Do whatever you want. But yeah,
Yeah.
any other questions before we begin?
I got one.
What's up?
How was your day?
Ups and downs here and there, but overall pretty
That's what
good.
I mean.
You know what? You know what? Anyways.
I am.
Alright, we can get started.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, when
My
the
extra
music
died.
goes, when the music goes up, the cards will be up. So, have fun, characters. Blah.
I turned off the wrong thing.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I ate way too much stuff on the way here.
Oh. Well,
How much did you eat, Carno?
I suppose we get this evaluation started.
answer that question.
You know,
Alright.
never mind.
And just to say
Nice.
before anything else, I am being affected by some kind of weird presence, so if I pop out, you know why.
Gotcha.
That's up to you, sweetheart. And to your crew. That's not up for us to decide until the end.
No, so we don't do the A, B, or C.
Yeah. You'll see what the grading is.
Fair enough.
Is the blood splatters in the middle of the field a normal thing?
Judging that the floor facing a griffin, yeah. But thankfully enough, they managed to actually evacuate everybody in time. So, you know,
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Right then.
We can do this one of two ways. We can let them take the charge, you know? Or, well... You know.
Yes, we should actually
Alright.
on our side of things.
I gotta figure out how to move around people.
Sorry?
Did we like explain like what we can do so we don't get, you know,
I'll follow you
so we can like tell them how we do things? Somewhat.
It's up to you. A lot of us know exactly what each one of us can do here.
The rest
Yeah.
is up.
Unless you have something new up your sleeve.
Then I'll have you take take point then.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen. Do you know who I am?
I'm assuming Carno.
Yes. Hello there, Cynthia. How you doing?
Good. It's good seeing you.
Sorry for almost shooting you in the face the other day. You know that was it was not my brightest moments.
Okay.
It's fine.
You're fine, Connor. You're fine.
So,
It wasn't.
at least on this side of things, who wants to take point?
We're judging you for today, not the days before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, Vane's taking point. He'll be lead navigator. You follow
More
like
so in
me.
terms I meant for the
However,
actual fighting part of it.
I guess they like to interrupt people when they're talking.
Apologies.
I would say, well, we'll leave that to you guys. So you guys get to choose when it comes to conflict who's going to be leading you guys and giving orders, because, you know, we like to see how good you guys are.
I will be the
Indeed.
one.
Just to evaluate who we're going to be working with.
Indeed.
Gotcha.
I'll be leading in terms of combative sense.
It's fine by me.
I agree.
Hmm.
I agree with that.
And you already know my specialty, Raijin. I am good at skirmishing and scouting, so you already know where my specialties lie.
Dion, yes?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm mostly range, but
keep
I can
talking.
do at least one big shot. So,
Alright, alright.
Any range, you can do one shot. Save that for at some point.
You two, real quick. Probably want to tell you something. So, what is your names again? So don't forget.
If you can go into the air, then that's a plus.
Captain
there.
Lancelot. And this is my Vice Captain Vane. It's a pleasure.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you too. My name is Carno. I may look like your average person, but others can probably assume I have my own little transformation. I turn into a large beast. That can also aid. I'm very red, very, red with green eyes. Just letting y'all know, so you see something else pop up in the field.
Thank you
fighting
for the
this griffin.
coloration. I was about to say.
Yeah, don't worry. I look like a large reptile. Just letting you guys know, so you're not like another creature is coming to the area.
Thanks for the heads up.
So this place has already been evacuated?
Yeah.
Most of it, yes. We don't know if anyone is around, so.
Last time I saw on the report, it was completely evac. We'll be alright.
How recent was the griffin attack?
Judging from the blood. Yeah.
Some of the blood might be
There-
recent, though.
yeah.
Any chance we could maybe poke around here a little bit longer to see if there's any feathers or something like that? I only random griffins only like
That's
once or
up to
twice.
you
so-
guys.
As long
If
as
that's the case, then we should at
Just going
least.
forward.
We just happen to know the way. And we're gonna guide you
Yeah.
there. However, I
Okay.
say it's up to
Alright.
your little co-lead to actually have you guys do what you need to do.
Fair enough.
Yes, they
Well,
know
the
the way,
combative
so-
sense, but sure, why not? If that's the case, then we should at least spread out around this area to see what we can find. Once we find something that is of interest, we regroup here, and then we can move on.
Sounds good to me.
I'll take to the air.
I'll check on the blood side of things.
Something. Okay, understood.
You wanna come with me, Carno?
Once you found something, let's regroup here. Understood?
That animal looks excited to me. It has a lot more on the scent side of things. Maybe we can find like a feather or a body part that's out of, context. And the smell of blood is still kind of comforting to me, so.
Fair enough. Check this side, I'll check over here.
Alright. Gonna be
As you were looking over here, Cynthia,
Mm-hmm.
bloodied cattle, regardless of anything, and there seems to be a remain of a tiny bloodied feather in the middle of the cattle.
Are there any like footprints or anything like that around?
Nope.
Okay. Looking over the feather, what does she? Anything out of the ordinary, or just griffin feather, basically?
As you pick it up, it is a very bloodied griffin feather, as now you are stepping in the blood as you had picked it up, and it is dripping.
Very fresh, then. Understood.
Hey,
Anything in terms of like the winds that she would feel, like anything out of the ordinary, like, or just normal in a sense.
Entirely normal wind.
Understood. Thank
Can't
you.
even pinpoint where the griffin is.
Got it. Thank you. All right. Let me get out of that.
So I found some stuff. Well, besides this feather, and I guess and you found one too.
It's still dripping blood, basically. Yep.
Yeah.
This thing
might
is
as well.
damn fresh.
Well, another thing I found over there was goblin traces. So I guess they something. So most likely they came by to probably scrap up the remains, but here's what it is. We'll head back to the group and see and tell them we found.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright. I'm not used to jumping over fences. I'm so used to just stepping over them.
Gotta get used to things.
You would definitely see that these boxes would have looked like this. However, how they are currently, they are smashed beyond recognition on the ground. Like nothing but planks and boards.
Kind of all the same to me for around these parts, but seems like they may have came by for the cattle. I couldn't tell the recency of them, but the blood is still dripping from these feathers, so...
Yeah. I've wondered myself. You can see it, like, you can definitely see, like, the blood congealing, like, flowing towards the tips of the feather.
Warm?
Couldn't really tell you how recent it was, but it's still something.
Yeah.
Well, if the blood is still going all about, then that means the attack is recent.
It was pretty recent. At least on the group that I was, the patch that I investigated on this side, yeah, that one was a lot more recent.
Mine doesn't seem to be as more recent, but mine doesn't seem to be as recent, but it does have traces of goblins around it.
So we got goblins and we've got a griffin about. Got it.
Well,
No. Are there no signs of any of the sorts of griffin marks anywhere on the dead cattle?
No tracks either. That was the interesting thing.
Well,
No
they are,
tracks.
griffins fly, right? Most likely just.
Well, yeah,
flying
but if it
grabbing
was
them.
landing, then there would have been footprints on the ground, but there was nothing. No tracks of the griffin. So either the feathers blew in from elsewhere, or it latched up, grabbed something, and left.
Just a snatch and grab.
Basically, yeah, that's would be my guess.
That could be the case.
Well, we got what we can from those bodies. I'm gonna be centering up by the those two over there, and be ready.
Yeah, nothing on the
Of
wind
course.
either, Raijin. Nothing on the wind.
Okay.
So I don't know, but at least it's not here. So not in this area.
This is completely run down, so I can't really tell much.
Yeah.
Got it.
In the air, I kind of looked at the path we were going, and it seems to be leading us up into the mountains, I think.
Would make sense. Griffins usually are up there for the most part. They don't nest. At least the ones that I'm familiar with, they don't nest in lowlands. They are up in the mountains, and they come down for hunting.
Same thing with, I guess the griffins from my homeland as well.
Hmm.
Okay, that's good to know.
No, mine, like they say in copper mines.
There's nothing left in there, nothing but debris.
The feathers keep leading that way. From the blood pile to the friend here over there.
Close to the well over there.
Okay, perfect. So, most
Good.
Did you find anything?
Make a move then. Go.
Yeah.
You see
a
two
big
feathers
giant
on his back,
griffin
one is
feather.
bloody.
Okay.
All right.
Well then, that's good to know. The griffin was hunting.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get some. Sorry, I'm thinking about food. Last time we had in face goblins, I kind of ate a few of them.
So here's my current theory. We're going to make in contact with goblins first, because the griffin is in the mountainside.
Makes sense.
Players, as you come into this next area, unlike the town, the village that you were in just a moment ago, as you move your way down this this long and winding path, the wind starts to pick up a little bit. Not a lot, like not tornado size, but it's a little windy.
Anything that Cynthia might recognize at all, or no?
It's just wind.
Got it.
Man, I love passing through these little
Hi, my
valleys and
love.
stuff. All that wind that comes in, it's really refreshing when it hits the body.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. But I can't really feel it because.
Let me know if you want me to take to the skies or go up ahead, Raju.
I do know one thing though, with these winds, it's probably going to make it very hard
I
for you
would
to catch
say
anything
when I
soon.
advise this, if we're going to make contact against the goblins, I would suggest some of your smaller arms will do. You don't really have to go big or anything. But that'll highly depend on their severity.
Should I just hold
Indeed.
back a bit? and
Hey,
sit my head for a
Nedflot,
second?
you guys have been here
Yes,
before.
you're-
You remember
you're
that last time you were here, there was
T4 big
like
tank.
bundles of wildlife,
Got it.
like lizards, sheep,
I
cow,
got your back.
everything you could possibly think of. But now,
Do have a saber, so that
barren.
more than enough.
not a single
Got my own little
anything
light
for
arms.
as far as your eyes can
What are
see.
you going to say?
Well, I said around here, but
So,
not a big giant
I
weapon.
guess I'll just have to hold out for a bit.
That's all.
If
Just
these
in
goblins are the
case.
first things we encounter, yeah, definitely don't want to go big yet.
Yeah.
Unless they really try to throw a challenge at us. Last time I faced goblins, they got bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh,
Well-
man, how much bigger you get before you're not a goblin anymore?
If anything, watch our backs. And just keep an eye on things.
Oh yeah, true.
Well,
Last time I remember, there was a goblin firing squad.
yeah, I vividly remember that. My face still hurts thinking about it.
I would imagine so.
That was so many fireballs.
Yeah. I mean, you did run in with Vulcan on your back too.
You know, I'd have expected a
To
lot
be
more
fair, it was
wildlife
kinda
around here, but
funny.
there's nothing.
It was.
Well, with apex predators, I can sometimes do
As
something to
everyone's walking
creatures.
past in this giant open area, you would feel like there would be crickets something in this area. There's nothing.
Not a single bug.
Not a single anything. It's the wind blowing
I know
the...
this feeling all too well.
Not even the smallest things, they were just kidding.
Quiet before the storm.
You
Well,
even hear your own footsteps.
When I walk through
I don't
areas
like
a lot,
that.
when I was bigger and older, I noticed that most creatures would
Interesting.
basically respond to that like a sign of danger. If anything, if the bugs
just
are still
empty.
active, it would mean that the danger's not that bad.
First
Well,
time
to
something
those,
like this happens.
True.
Right.
well, keep an eye on our back and definitely the skies.
Yeah.
Don't bombed by a giant bird.
Mm-hmm.
My old man eyes can barely see what's in that distance.
The rest of you will also start to see the blood splatter on the rock to the right.
My old man eyes finally worked.
Yeah, they really binocularized right there, didn't they? We should probably catch up to those two.
Yeah.
If we get cut off by something, I don't want to be in between.
Let's keep up this. Pick up the pace.
What if I smell anything for that blood? Dang it! This wind's making it a little bit harder, but still.
This rock formation. Don't go too far.
I'm just right above you guys.
Right. Okay.
Definitely, if I fell, I would have been tumbling.
Whoa.
Oh.
Don't worry, you can land a lot of different powers.
I see.
Superman.
No, hold on. Just forget about me. Go on
Raising
ahead.
my hand.
Alright, it's got the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yes.
I raise my nose to the air with my powerful dinosaur scent ability. Do I smell any signs of like where the blood is really like kind of going, like a set direction or anything else in the area?
You do smell the decent area around here has a good amount of blood. However, it gets. Hold on, let me. You do smell a good portion of it coming from that direction.
Look in the right direction.
Do you see my hand?
No, I don't see it. Oh, now I do.
Okay, right there, that way.
Catch something.
Well then. Yeah.
There.
That way.
Into
Definitely
the
that
mountains.
way.
Into the mountains.
Yep, that makes sense.
That's where more or less the blood seems to be coming from, so I guess
Quiz time.
everyone higher ground.
If a monster can produce winds and it rather likes high ones, where do you think it would be poised? Low or high ground?
I guess that one
We would be
general.
close high. I guess.
High
I guess.
High ground.
I don't really I don't mess too much with flying in terrestrial. I'm more or less a terrestrial bound person, so when it comes down to winds and stuff, I leave it up to
down under
Cynthia.
prey.
The reason I ask is because we're going to mountains.
Indeed.
Oh boy.
Ambushes are very common, so keep an eye out.
You got it.
This one right here is a good ambush point for archers or even people that like to even get close and personal.
Would you like me to go on the cliffs on the ridgeline then, Raiju? Would you like me to go on the ridgeline at the top there on the left? And I could just keep a watch.
Yes, although I would say keep just high enough where you can see the ridgeline.
I can do that. Clear up here. Not seeing anything.
Just keep watch. Scouting team, we have spotted ourselves some more blood splatters.
Understood. Keeping an eye up on the ledger.
Got it. I'll keep an eye on the air then.
There was a path on the right. Like,
You know,
actual
hold on.
right.
You know, if we go that way, it gets really mixed down there. I mean, like a lot of mixed blood. Most
I didn't know
likely.
there was a path that way. Out of character.
No
Don't worry
worries.
about it.
We're going this way and that way.
Okay,
Well,
now we
that's
go
not
that way
gonna
then.
so
Let's
you
go.
can take point. Yeah, it's a. We go down this way and then hook a left after going straight a little bit. You do the path. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of mixed blood over here. I can't tell if it's Griffin, Goblin, or something else. And whatever was happening here, probably a bit of a
Most
kerfuffle or
likely
something.
all of this
Here. Featherfall.
Um,
Cast Featherfall.
Featherfall.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't think my scent's gonna be too much of a good thing right now. But I do know this is probably the way to go. Ugh.
As you are all approaching this area, it is a giant, kind of like stained brass red. As you all just stepping on it is, you know, how mud sounds when you're stepping on shit.
Probably
Oh,
if I
lovely.
Probably.
I wouldn't expect goblins and griffins to get along, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, this is more of a massacre or at least a battle.
Holden.
Yeah.
Wait, I give up.
Those are two. Those are two tiers.
As you all start to come closer to this exit over here, the wind starts to pick up more little by little.
Badger has something for you, Ari.
Yeah, but I don't even be able
Oh.
to fly.
Just say that you
Soon.
just say that you have it.
Oh, you
And just do it that way.
Just gonna-
Yeah.
Alright, damn it.
Wind's picking up.
Yep, there's that wind. Yeah, don't get directly behind me or you're gonna get smacked by these annoying dreads.
Hey, I'm back in action. Where's everyone at?
We are in the canyon area.
You act as a beacon for him, I guess.
Well, damn.
I can come and get you.
Let me see if I can sprint my way over there.
Here, I'm coming to get you.
Understood.
And I just ran right past you.
Dang, that was fast.
Grab me too.
Situation now.
Contacts.
Goblins.
Do you want me to go stealth and look ahead just in case and check for anything?
Yes, you can.
Going ahead. I'll be right back.
Do your best. Well, now it's up to you guys.
Group of 4, one large, 2 medium, 1 small. 2 of them are going to the left here.
There's going to be that one right there because it has a little shadow.
Yeah, I see it.
Look out.
Well,
Look out.
you know.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Apologies. That was my bad, sorry. Didn't mean to backstep that.
You're good.
Okay, let's see.
2 of them are going up down the path. One of them looks to be hitting the rock over by
You
the
see some
creepers.
goblins up ahead.
Informed. Just keep up there. Get your guns ready.
Well,
Gotcha.
it's your time to shine.
I see
Azure.
only
Orders
2
right
right
here.
now, but there might be more.
Yes, there's a lot more. Anyways, everyone else, me too. You're gonna go around being support. Cardinal, I'm going to trust you on taking some hits here and there. The rest of us, we get rid of them.
Anywhere you want me
More than
specifically?
2.
Vane. Remember the orders. Let them take the brunt.
Go with me, sir.
Don't support unless it's dire.
So, Trent, so go big?
You can go big. You're going to be
Yes.
the first one in line. Carney will engage first, and then we split and start attacking.
Oh, we about to get real loud.
On your
Dying
go.
is illegal? Okay. I'm well aware. Oh, I won't need to step in. These ones are
Go for the
they're
big
confident.
Good.
Just run them over.
A big change from last time we went.
Really?
Engagements
Yes.
about to happen.
Last time we went, they didn't seem to care about death. At least in
That
the
only get you so
simulation.
far.
Cardinal's engaged. Let's go.
Okay, everyone.
From behind? Good job, sister. Let's go. Come on. Oh, no, you don't. From behind? From behind?
Ogre smash metal monster.
Behind? Well, I guess that works.
Ridgeline may just.
Oh, shit. Yoon, far side.
Gotcha. I'll try to hit him as much as I can.
Yeah. Regroup, let's go. Didn't see any more contacts on the ridge. At least on this side. Oh, hey, big guy.
Goblin tree attack.
Tornado off the cliff.
Goblin punch. Goblin punch. Goblin punch. Goblin punch.
Throwing you back. Off the edge.
As a note for the players, if you guys start to fight on the bridge, the wind is a little uncontrollable. So it's
Yoon,
gonna be
big
really
guy.
hard to keep your footing.
Back your legs. Cutting your ankles.
Hit to the back door down.
Also legs. Yeah, I see him. Take care of the other one. I've got this one off for now.
Although you're trying to push against it to push him off, it seems he's digging his sword into the ground to keep steady.
Understood. Okay. Come on. Whew. Back of the legs.
There we go.
Back of your legs. Back of your legs. Cutting your ankles. Ankles. Yeah. You know what? Roasted your face. Back your legs. Ankles. Whoa. Oh, okay. Huh. You know what? Just to make sure. Alright. Still got one big guy. Whew. Shooting your legs out. Careful, Yoon, you're almost off the cliff there.
Move up. We're wasting time. Come on. That griffin's gonna go somewhere if we don't end up picking up on his pace.
I'll split the winds so where they're not harsh. Come with me.
All right, so as you guys come to this bridge, you guys will notice that the wind is picking up tremendously. You will have to find some way to keep your footing, to keep your way steady on this bridge, unless you want to fall off.
Ari, Cynthia's gonna try and cut the winds and make it flow, cut a path through it.
If you do that, you're going to have to sit still, because this wind is powerful.
Okay. She will sit still and let everyone else pass.
Carlo, keep yourself big. That way you're way down.
I can cut the wind. Get going now. Go.
I'll stay behind. Vane, keep up with them.
Sorry. Just digging through.
No, you're good, big man.
Gotta grapple that ground.
Rather not leave you alone, so.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Also, you're double voicing a bit.
There we go. Oh, voice carries around here, it seems.
Yeah, and apparently mine almost wanted to give up on me.
Glad it didn't. Right. We're through. So.
Let's be on our way.
Indeed. So tell me then, tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, as any other man with large responsibility, being captain of the Knights is a bit much, but we get the work done.
Would expect nothing less.
I'll say this much. You guys are very adept when it comes to blade work and magic casting. I'm impressed. At least so far.
It's clear to cross, Cynthia. Your sister says so.
A lot of us have our own tricks up their sleeve, I guess is the best way to call it.
I suppose. But hey. Let's just hope that, upon what's coming up for us, make sure it counts.
Indeed.
So, your, large reptilian friend he digs under the earth. He's aquatic, so he swims through it. He breathes fire, and he sounds like an elephant.
I don't fully understand him either. It's just things that, like, I just stopped questioning for the most part on a lot of it. It just gets easier that way in some cases.
I mean, hey, preach. When you end up finding out a whole bunch of things just start going wrong or abnormal, well, it just becomes the new normal.
Exactly. You adapt to it and you deal with it as best as you can. That's all you can do.
Good. Keep that virtue about yourself.
I do my best to do so. Alright. Some pretty strong winds, that's for damn sure.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
Well, I guess that's where this
So,
griffin is.
on that point.
Stronger in the cave.
Got it.
Okay,
This was a sheep.
let's go there then.
Understood.
What'd we find?
Just laying the ground for the sheep.
Upper
Where's
burial.
the body?
From what you guys are coming up upon, these are, sorry, fucking people in my ears. You guys see goblin corpses from the mixture of the animal corpses.
So not just, okay. So it does take interest in all kinds.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I agree.
Actually, digging.
Players, as you start to get closer and closer to this gate, as it looks, the wind just suddenly dies down. It's no longer blowing as hard as it was.
Heads up.
Huh.
Keep watch.
Well, that's interesting.
No, keep watch.
Hey,
If that stopped moving,
Plus that wall.
Let's uphold their request. We interfere. You know. I guess we're being.
if the wind stopped, then that means he's probably on the move.
Oh, we're gonna have a talk.
Probably.
HQ.
I'm gonna
But
go hunt that
technicality, this is the Griffin's dining room. And we're in its dining table. That's what I would like to think.
I would agree. So, Raiju, what's the plan of action here? How do we want to deal with this thing?
To all of us, it doesn't seem like
We're going to be in close quarters combat, so I would highly suggest not doing anything that is AoE.
My winds won't harm you, so use them to your advantage, if anything. Get some height. Move around with them.
Focus on the more important things. Complete the mission.
Other elements, well, yeah, I'll try not to hit you with them all, so.
Hey, let's get to it then.
Do you want me to go ahead and stealth through and see what I can find, or?
I will allow 100 meters, or at least 60 meters of the squad.
Got it.
Or Carno, do you have the ability to size yourself down for close quarters like this?
Cynthia, as you get closer and closer, you start to smell the foul stench of rotting corpses.
Hold your breath in here. It's not pleasant.
As you come in, you notice at the path ahead, there seems to be what looks to be a nest.
At the far end, or like towards the shrine end, or like where? Where exactly?
Further down,
Further
it'd be right before the walkway through the water.
For the walkway through the water. Okay. Found the nest.
Oh no! Oh no!
Carno, you would actually begin to smell the griffin, or at least remnants of it, up ahead. You also start to smell pine and other woods that would be used.
Definitely.
Raju, I'm going on the ledge at the top.
No,
I want to see what I can see.
Mm-hmm. Do what you must.
I'm not too sure.
As you try and get an outlook, there actually doesn't seem to be anything up the path. The nest seems to be right there where that little, you see that little bulge right there before the gate? Not the temple, but right there at the gate.
By the stone archway?
Yes, that is where the nest is.
Is it empty?
It has a few corpses in it and a pile, or not a pile, but like feathers spread fairly, like a lot of feathers in the nest.
Okay, but no griffin, correct?
No griffin.
Understood. Raiju, heads up. Griffin nest is empty. There's corpses in there and some other... Well, what you would normally find in a nest, I would presumably. But the griffin is not here. It's not in the nest.
Understood.
I'm gonna come back down.
By my guessing, the griffin probably went out on some kind of like hunt or something, or went to look for more materials for its nest.
So
This thing's killing to kill, not to hunt. Something's up. I don't trust him.
yes.
Oh! Hey, bud.
What an entrance.
That's what you'd call an entrance. You know what? Whew.
We're fighting it in here. Actually, no. Let's go outside. This is home turf.
We're cut off. Diana? Time to move. Move! Ugh. Yeah, that's some power, alright. Alright. Let me impressed then by that.
Probably take out its wings first.
I agree. Go for the wings. Raiju, see if you can cripple that thing with its wings. Incoming. Yeah. Yeah. On the wings? Woo!
Guys, Mitsu cannot hold the Griffin within that shield much longer.
Understood. If you can, Mitsu, just bring it down.
Gee, that thing is faster than I thought it would be. Okay, back of the legs. Woo!
Just to let you guys know, I have.
Oh hell!
have a-
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, I've seen
DOS
this
cannon.
before.
Okay, it'll spend all my robot's energy.
Ooh.
It should.
Understood. Just don't use it just yet.
I was just going to
won't.
say, if you expect to last in this much in a fight, I don't think going all out just yet until you've expended everything. You'd be useless for the rest of the fight if you're just gonna go out like that.
Yep. That's why I'm gonna wait until.
Also, just some
very last
info. This Griffin's abnormal. The way that it likes to kill just to kill and not hunt and eat. I mean, look at the dried blood that's around the chest alongside the rear. Entire underside. Well, I mean, maybe it's blood, I'm not too sure. You guys might want to investigate with us afterward.
Raiju,
Yeah, definitely.
this thing is in a state where it's
Nevertheless,
going to be a lot
keep
more
on it.
powerful
You guys seem
until
to
it
be doing
gets
well
out of it.
regardless. But just know that as soon as you let go of that vigor, well, you know the rest.
From above.
We'll probably lose that, then we'll probably lose. So, let's keep up the pace.
Above again. Oh no, you don't. It's going on the other side of the cave, Raiju.
Rangers, I want to get yourselves up for those ridges. Melee aim, and also support Carno.
Also, try and aim for the wings. Let's try and ground this thing as fast as we can.
Carno, go for the joint of one of those wings and rip that thing out if you have to.
fight is still going. That was an accidental hit of a toggle.
Understood.
Left lane. Try to rip it out.
Into the eye? Yeah. Yeah. Locking you down in the arena. Appreciate it, Carno. From above. Yeah, got it. Ugh.
It's running off somewhere else.
Yeah.
Regroup and recover.
Regroup. Injuries, sound off, now. Good?
Hold on. Looks like we're... I see...
Hey, we got
I think those are
goblins coming up
goblins.
on the ridge behind the griffin. We got more activity.
Yeah, I see those too.
Quick kills and then get ready to fight.
Gotcha. I'll stay up on the ridges, taking
No, it's a bad
some good
idea,
shots.
but
No.
I can cut the winds
said
enough,
don't.
but it
I
would
said
take
no
me
to
out of the
that.
fight.
You don't want to pop shots and collect the attention of all sides. Let them deal with what they have to deal with over there, recover, and then you engage again.
Dude,
Right.
thank you.
Hey, Raiju, I have something. When I can dig underground and keep his overall attention after he's done dealing with those goblins, giving you guys a good enough window to get to those wings.
Sounds like a plan.
Tying those wings up pretty good, so and keep on it.
Okay.
I can't dig
If
up.
that's the case.
But
Okay,
let's
if that's
let
the case,
deal with
then
those
I'll allow you to
goblins
do that.
first.
So long as all the goblins in there are already taken care of.
Yeah.
Cynthia, I can't get a good eye view from over here. Could you probably get up a little bit, tell me when the goblins are gone, so I can charge them?
Yeah. Griffin's fighting at least one big guy. Looked like they knocked one off the ledge. Griffin's pushing back the big goblin. Or ogre, I guess, in this case. They're pushing him back towards us. Heads up. Ogre just fell out, is hanging off the ledge. Ogre's gone off the ledge. Carno, you're free. Clear to engage.
Carlo, get at least the griffin to this point, not on the ridge.
Carno's pulling him across the ledge. I'll call on the other side. Follow up, let's go.
Diane, get out of there.
Lockdown! Back of your legs. Ugh. Ah. Ah, you fuck.
Critical strike, left side. It seems to be using your own winds to its advantage every time you tunnel it. Be wise and mindful.
This fucker's using my own winds against him.
Cynthia.
Appreciate it. Burning you from behind? From below? Electrocuting your limbs?
Miss Fox Lady, I didn't catch your name, but when you looked in the nest, was it completely empty, or were there eggs?
That's a DM question? I didn't hear that part if they did say anything. I don't know.
Oh.
If there was, then there was. If there's not, then there's not. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'll call upon a god or something.
Call upon the elusive ones. They might be able to help you.
You take priority off, Colonel.
Heavy hit to the face.
Oh, I got this ready. Point blank. Again.
I know, as you were
Understood. Kill this thing. From above. Back of the legs.
Laser cutter on the wing.
From above.
Yeah, it's not holding.
I think we learned that. I think it was last time.
We're fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta get this robot recharge a bit.
Recharge. That was one good. That was a good fight.
Mm-hmm. This robot wants
any kind of affair?
Probably fucking dug into the metal a bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Left side.
Those 3 days.
If you got a headache, sit down a bit, but sit up.
I got so much dirt in my mouth. Ugh.
Nevertheless, you guys did well. Or at least the best you could.
Good though. Overall, definitely playing peekaboo with a griffin. Something not on my bucket list.
It's no difference that this griffin honestly had you guys on the wrong. That thing wasn't normal. We did some investigation and, well, when we saw... Remember that nest you found out?
Yeah.
The fact that it had no eggs. Extremely abnormal behavior. Knowing us. Well, regardless if it was a male or a female, it should be the fact that it's abnormal regardless. If it was a male, it'd be more protective if it had eggs and it would stay.
I should do it.
They normally don't run.
As well as another.
If that's the case, then it's the what's it called, a lone wolf.
Well, even then, there's just not really social.
The fact of the matter is the sense that it was hunting to
I
kill.
got Cynthia. It's okay if I splash you some water so you can get rid of the blood.
Yeah, go for it.
Watch out, me too, just in case.
Oh, appreciate that. That feels nice.
I did smell something else in the area before we came in here, though. It
Like
was
what?
Weird. I couldn't tell between the goblin and the griffin, though. It was. It got so strong to the point my nose just completely just felt what went out for a second. Whatever it was, it did not want me figuring it out.
Oh, trust me, I'm not gonna stretch. I'm not gonna strain that.
Your ability to smell, or at least if it just comes
Still
like that.
had the big mushroom impact.
I'll say this much: whatever it was potent. Definitely did not feel nice.
I see. Is that all that you have to do?
No.
My mouth is full of dirt and feathers.
No, just caught me on the left side, that's it.
For the day and you completed it. Good job.
I swear any more gravel would have picked up, it would have been considered a freaking herbivore.
This is the reward. Military or what called?
That's fine.
A ping on your communication
That's fine.
device. It's basically stating this is Roland. This ship will be coming around. Has anything been found out, or has the Griffin been dealt with?
Griffin's dealt with.
Hey, cat.
But there was a lot that we found out and discovered upon investigation. Something was affecting it. Abnormal behavior, aggression, hypercarnivorous attitude, but no appetite.
Did you manage to get any samples?
Yeah, more than enough.
Bring it back then. We'll take a look at it when you get back home.
Roger that.
Yeah, I know. Thanks,
Ship's
me
coming
too.
in soon.
We're in open, so
All
you
right.
can pick us up anytime.
Well, real quick before we shove off, and so how'd we do?
You want to go first?
You take the lead.
Well, I'll ask this much. Rip off the band-aid or be a little bit just
Yeah, I don't like the
modestly
band-aids.
Alright. A minus or not? Well, I'll tell you about it like this. We don't do letter grades. Just listen to what we have to say. You evaluate it on yourself.
Sis. Let it be.
So, doctor.
We don't do percentages either.
This was not a test. This was an on-field mission.
Alongside.
I want to
I'll
hear
keep it simple and
results
sweet.
from-
You did well.
Yeah, I want to hit.
Little things here and there. Teamwork was very much so moderate. I was impressed. You guys are definitely skilled when it comes to your mage work alongside your work of the blade. Of course, alongside positioning, teamwork, coordination and communication was up to par, at least in my eyes. A couple things could be worked out, alongside maybe not going up ahead in the first battle going alone. At least you had your sis, as what you refer to them as, back you up. Alongside support was alright, you definitely played your role well. That was what I was most important with. Alongside with command, you did good. Of course, we had to give our suggestions and chime in a couple of times, but nevertheless, you guys know one specific thing, and that's how to rebound. I know for a fact you didn't expect the Griffin to go all the way back here instead of going over yonder, but you managed to still change the plans in a second. That way, well, just brought the fight here. And with that, I say, well done. Good gal. Well, that's still underneath the umbrella of teamwork. No matter what. I could care less for all things with flashy and also synchronized attacks, but when it comes down to it, supporting each other alongside keeping each other up throughout the entirety of the battle. Never leaving each other alone, watching each other's backs, keeping your roles to your heart. That's what matters. So like I said, well done. At least, to an extent.
He's good.
Appreciate the words nonetheless.
Worse than him. All around the same, but do work on you in specific, the one that can turn into. Do understand there is still safety for you needed. This ridge had high winds. You can take it, but still.
I wasn't comfortable with the idea. I had my big fins, I didn't want them catching air and blowing me off course, so I decided to go on all fours.
You went in the air when strong winds are currently going on. I can see you can withstand and even control some winds, but you have limits. Do respect them. Another thing is as well, you all sprinted through that ridge. The Griffin used it in any way to push all of you off. You had no footing. But the rest was okay. Did pretty well.
Appreciate the words nonetheless.
Appreciate it. That seems to be the last of the grass in my teeth.
Well, get
All
me
right,
when we hit
as
that
you all
Azure.
are talking, the ship will come overhead, and we'll start to drop ropes for you guys to climb up on.
I guess if you are being a bit of a stickler about it,
oh shit.
How about this? Let's compromise. B plus.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh my gosh.
Me too.
You're bribing them? Oh
Me
my
too.
God.
Yeah. How about
think
this?
it's
You know
the
what?
same for missions.
Because you played your support, because you did well, and also you supported your teammates. I will say you indeed not get a B plus, nor an A minus. I'll give you A plus for being the support that you needed for your team. Well done.
Well done, me too.
Anyways, shall we get going?
Shit. Let's go then.
I'll just fly them up.
Why did I go through? What?
Oh. God. My back hurt.
Bro, my back hurt too. I'm a theropod. How do you think I feel? Damn, that's fucked up.
No, I meant no. Okay, come on.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that was about, but
What the actual fuck?
Okay. So I think that is. Hold on, Badger. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing one. Raijin. Where the fuck is Raijin?
They're loading.
Coming in.
Your one cool moment when you just put in the dome shit.
Welcome back. So
3, 4, 5, 6.
Rising slashed? Come on.
No, I
Oh,
said
shit.
cool moment. I didn't see yours because I came in late.
We didn't really. We were.
Get out of my combat model.
So the best we could was just counter because he put up the shield and I fucking uppercut fuck out of the griffin and all other things and shit. So.
The funny thing is, we never interfered. I don't know what you saw.
God.
That's the thing. Like we only defended ourselves.
Yeah, because it came to us. No, I'm genuine. We didn't sprint to anything.
It did come to us. No.
No, it went to them. It went to them. Guarantee. I know. I was the one playing it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, none.
I never win. No.
Oh
my god. I hope I played Lancelot right because this was the first time I played him or something like that. I don't really know his personality much.
His personality is like, he's more like, he's calm, but
He's
he's
the
like,
stoic knight type. Like he's stoic and he's a little chipper.
So did I like do alright?
You did. You did. Yeah, you did good.
Okay.
stoic and victorious.
I haven't played it either, but I'd say you did a good job.
If anything, Vader's the jokey cook. He's the comic relief of the team.
Yeah.
Trust me, we were fucking jokesters.
Hi. You're fine.
They were like squirming like this. It's like, oh my god.
I can't move. I can just go bonk.
Bonk.
They were staring right
Huggle.
Fear the question.
Wow.
Kill it.
Fear the question. Fear seer.
Oh right, fuck, I forgot. Alright, are you wanting to do the double date thing off screen or on screen?
Probably off screen.
Okay.
Because I have to ask. That's a ask on Ari. Ask Ari.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey Ari, you cute woman, get your butt over here.
I'm doing a thing. Give me a second.
This character's not introduced yet. Well, unless you're just showing us like the model.
What is that crown, Badger?
Don't worry about it.
You're not using
It's Charlotta.
There we go. Okay, what's up?
They want to know for the double date if it happened on, if we're doing it on screen or if it happened off screen.
It's happening on screen.
On screen?
There ain't
When?
no way in hell I'm letting that shit be a fucking.
Well, when are you wanting to do it then?
That was good.
I don't know. They're the one who asked us to do it. Aren't they supposed to come
It was
up
gonna
with
be
the
off
date?
screen.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh.
I'm in pain,
But
so
we
I'm
can do it
very
on screen, that's why we're
confused.
asking.
I want it to be on
Why?
screen, like we can get
Why you
something
paying?
done.
I figured that's why you asked because like,
Don't worry about it.
hey, do you want to do this? I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm assuming that's gonna be on screen.
We were asking
Mr. Griffin.
saying, hey,
You're slapping it around.
double date those two, not that one, but Crow.
Ah, what the fuck?
But fair, we can. Alright, well, we can figure out
Where's the
something
block
then
button?
for
Where's the block button? Where's the
on
block
screen
button? Where's
then.
the block button? Where's the
That's actually raunchy, bro.
Nah, come
You
on.
you should have seen what you should have seen it at the grip on Wednesday.
The fur also got cut.
I mean, if only this was working on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm glad that your
I mean,
your stuff was working though.
Wait, yeah, I know.
Okay.
I mean, so it flickered. It was flickering
So
at the
real
beginning,
quick.
and it. I'll say it after.
Okay, so real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick, but I want to go ahead and get the social open so we can go ahead and hop on in. So, for the players that went on the mission, first of all, I hope you guys had fun. I tried to do what I could with the resources I had, and again, thank the NPCs if you could. But with that being said, this is a first for us. This is the first time we've ever hosted a mission leading into a social. So the way that it's going to work is the players that came from the mission, you guys will be, you guys will still come in through the front door. However, for some of you, you will be asked to join Roland to talk about the situation, what happened, blah, blah, blah. That'll all happen in character. For everybody else, the doors will be opening late. So basically nothing will change except for the fact that we'll probably host simulations like 30 minutes to an hour after normal time. But other than that, by all means, have fun. Let's have a good social, and as always, kill Silver.
I did hit you.
I was just trying to figure out why the fuck I took a crit wound when I have armor on, but okay.
By the way, alright.
That's something SDM's about, huh?
It
doesn't matter, but
all the people, or just certain people, go to either somewhere to talk about what has happened.
Whoever wants to join, roll in for the meeting.
Oh my god, bro.
Might as well say that now before people get confused.
Well, I was gonna say it in character. That way it's talked about in character.
I was gonna say, you better have people telling people who are coming in too about the thing.
Can we go into the DM box? I have a question. Just DM it to me on Discord. Alright. So, with that being said, those of you who would either be on the ship or working or living there, go ahead and hop on in. Mission people, stay behind. You guys will come in later. Or like, not that long later, but yeah.
Already, but a robot went in a sense.
Oh, you good then? Go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I was just like. I was wondering, like, what, like, Zach DM the crit wounded Cynthia. I'm just like, wow, she has armor. Hi.
Program blue.
Yeah.
If you want, you're free to come on, if you want to.
He's dead.
Ay, mierda.
No, you're not. Shut up.
I said I.
Oh no, I mean the thing that's done and over was. I was like, oh.
If there are any issues with how you play the character, we'll make sure to tell you. That way you can
Yeah, I
adjust
know.
accordingly. But
Don't matter.
yeah,
She's,
just go ham.
She's fine, but.
Yeah. I say it with an L because I can't say the R.
Alrighty, so Roland, or not Roland, I'm Roland. Hi, how are you? Vane,
Yeah, hi.
Lancelot, it is time.
Yeah.
So you guys can hop on in. Everyone that was on the mission, go ahead and hop into the bar.
Oh, real quick, should I use this one even though he's got big ham hands because the other one the thing was
We wait here for a minute.
Go for it. But yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then I.
Also, I'm gonna unequip because I can actually unequip the weapons on this one. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Go for it.
Yeah. Just like.
Alright. Yeah, we can talk about it later, I guess, or something. It doesn't matter.
we'll talk about
It's done and over with. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's just like.
The reason it was DM'd like that was because a lot of things happened all at that one time. If it's not a critical strike, just say it's not.
He said it was a critical wound, but I'm like.
Or a critical wound. It's fine.
It's whatever. It's already treated and
If
done
you don't
with.
think
It's treated and over with. It's fine. It was like, I'll just say it was a deep laceration or whatever, and it's taken
there
care
you
of.
go.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It was taken care of immediately. Anyways. Fucking hell.
hard soda, regular beer, 4 loco, and such.
I'm gonna be giving you all on your menu.
Is that the full?
Oh, I need
some. Okay, energy drinks.
Right, Drew, you want anything?
Sake, served hot and cold.
Just give me a large glass of water with a pinch of salt.
Got it.
So, sake, some
Sake
rum,
is what it is, yes.
vodka,
There you go.
Ice cream flavor vodka, whiskey, amaretto, cocktail mixed with alcohol drinks.
Of course.
Absinthe.
I don't know.
Absinthe.
The food is the weird part.
Okay, so we got nachos, popcorn, chicken wings, fries, onion rings because they fucking capitalize the letters.
Yeah.
Mozzie sticks, ice cream bowl, sundae, lava cake, soft
This
pretzel
amuses me, Jim.
sticks, fried pickle,
This, yeah.
tater tots,
Hey, Cosmo.
prosciutto, and basilic fat. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what basilic is, but that's what
Basilic?
prosciutto is. Prosciutto is the cheese.
Oh, prosciutto. Oh, that's prosciutto. Prosciutto. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I really need to start picking it up here. Veggie sticks and then hummus platter. Oh, veggie. Yeah.
There you go.
I can read.
Yeah. I feel like giving them like more dishes, not appetizers.
Hey, Lancelot. Everything went well.
Hey, yeah. Thankfully enough.
It's done.
It's
Lancelot has
well,
the.
it's. I'm gonna keep an optimistic face about this, but they did well. Nevertheless, but they also got a couple things to work on here and there.
What's the damage?
But I can't blame them.
Damn, it didn't even know
Griffin
anything.
No, not that. I'm talking about what the fuck's the damage of everything.
Careful, but
Everything.
The rest was fine.
Okay,
Huh?
you had to be specific here. Wait,
Yeah, what are you
damage
talking about?
that just
I
happened?
don't know. I see new people on board already fucking congregating.
They've been here
What the fuck?
before.
It was a bit much. They were killing just to kill, not to hunt.
Oh,
And,
right. We pretty much did a mission.
judging from the fresh bodies before we got to the nest, it was pertinent. That's why we think something else is at play here, especially if it was afflicted by dark magic.
Something we'll have to look into later, that's for sure. Make sure to keep the samples on you. We'll take a look at them when we get back.
Yo! Hey, Liquid.
Don't worry.
Is anyone here from
seeing
the mission? Are they still around, or?
Hi.
This one here, that one,
was the team
and that
leader.
one right there. Yeah.
Alright. If at all possible, I'd like to gather those who are on the mission. That way we can properly discuss things with you two as well.
Of course.
Certainly. Any place in particular you want to go, like more private, or just somewhere in general?
Do you have a meeting hall of sorts? Last time I was here, I believe the one known as Akura took us to a Viper.
Yeah. Come with me.
Alright then. Mind if I
Diana,
go away for a
come
second?
with us. They want to talk about the mission.
Right.
Got it.
Hello, Cynthia. I heard that you guys got back from a mission. I heard.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. Hey, Cynthia.
Earl.
Guess we just wait for everyone else. There's something I am worrying about, though.
Quite, what's the word?
We'll discuss it when we need to.
Elegant,
But
in a
let's get
way.
this done over first.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's a bit of a drastic change from where we were just at. But I guess it'll do.
Maybe they made it like that to make it a little bit more homey, perhaps.
Come on in.
Making sure.
What do you mean you're making sure? Making sure?
Did you see? He was walking forward with doing this. I don't.
You just didn't see my side shuffle, Lance. You should probably do it.
And yeah, Liquid, this is a metaverse lobby.
I'll tell you stop shuffle.
Alright then. Take your seats, I will sit wherever you do not.
It's so small.
I don't want to see.
You didn't want. I mean, you could stand. I don't like. You want to stand? Give Charlotte stability. I guess. I don't know.
Trails assets. Yeah,
No,
True.
okay.
it's all Trails assets.
Goodness. All right then. So, with everything out of the way, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? So,
Right.
I heard from Lancelot and Vane here that the Griffin wasn't acting normal. I believe you said there were corpses rotten ones near its nest, correct?
Indeed. It was alongside the path as well. And when we came across it, we ended up finding out it had a weird red tint to both its talons alongside its feathers. And in this capsule, as you can see here, the feathers itself, dried blood. It was messy, to say the least, when it actually went through. Upon the cave entrance, near its nest and whatnot, there were fresh bodies. They were left alone. From what we could have managed to conclude about, this affliction might have...
Yeah, they do.
How to say it?
Hope you're doing well, by the way.
I would say maybe sent it into a bit of a berserk state. Far more aggression, territory, alongside. I'll leave that for you, just in case if you want to take it and keep it.
Of course. We'll be taking a closer look at it when we get back to the village. And if you all would like to take a closer look at it later, we'll be happy to oblige.
Of course.
Of course.
I will say this is a bit of an unprecedented thing. Never before have I at least seen anything remotely like this. Nothing on the levels of griffins running rampant. Naturally, they are actually quite docile creatures, only really protecting their own territory. But this one, if it went on a rampage as much as you say, how far off exactly?
The trail of blood led far, deep into the valley, almost all the way across when we first exited the village. Those large splotches of blood and residue left everywhere, alongside. And once we reached, instead of just blood, it was actual bodies, and they were still fresh.
What of the livestock? Are they still alive or no?
Sadly, no. None of the livestock survived, but when we checked the buildings and when we looked through the village, everyone managed to safely evacuate. I managed to check one of them in specific, and the griffin indeed was looking for them, as most of the buildings were destroyed, broken into, thrashed around, debris. But no blood, no sign of struggle. Everyone was safe.
Glad to hear it. This is definitely something we've never really encountered before. Usually when creatures run rampant, it's because of migrations or new creatures coming in from distant lands that haven't been seen before, but this is just unheard of. Creatures like this don't just go feral just because. And if what knights have told me, then there's something more to this than we are seeing.
You don't think that the griffin must have been afflicted by something from the outside, could you?
It's a possibility.
But even then, assuming it isn't, what could have afflicted it?
Tell me something, was there anything noticeable you all had seen throughout your mission? Anything out of the ordinary?
Red aura on the griffin at several points.
Yeah.
Was fighting with a lot more vigor. As if it was...
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
As if it was completely enraged.
Did it fight like it had, how can I put this into words? Did it fight in a way that seemed like it knew what it was doing, or did it just seem like it was throwing out punches, so to speak?
Blindly. Like it was enraged, like when someone sees red. But there was also a mix
it was
of...
calculated at first.
Yeah.
However, and I hate to interrupt, I apologize.
No, by all means.
It was calculated at first. Normal behaviors, normal attack patterns. But then it started to just rev up. It became enraged. And that's when it started to thrash about and wildly attack. It wasn't so calculated, and it was, well, I would say easily as a major lack of a better term, but easily adapted by these folk in terms of fighting it. They managed to handle it well, even in both states. But one thing that your creature friend, I don't know what he is, I apologize. He mentioned that upon sensing something, the griffin, he sensed something else. He's unsure whether or not it was with the large goblins or the trolls, but nevertheless, he did mention that there was something else somewhere, but he couldn't.
Alright then. We'll have to look more into this at a later time then. Some sort of berserking say it's possible. It's just, again, unheard of. Charlotta, you of all people should know, you go out a lot of the time. Most of the creatures we have to deal with, they're of their right mind, just they're trying to vow for territory. And that's one thing. But just outwardly killing just to kill is something new entirely.
That's what threw me off the most. Do you have something to say?
I have seen a similar state like this before, when Miss Historia had come over to the Iron Grip and asked for assistance in dealing with a beast called Managarmer.
Yes. I remember the reports on that, a little excursion. Again, thank you all for helping with that.
Of course.
If I remember correctly, it acted like it wasn't of its right mind. Do I have that nearly correct?
Something of the sorts. She'll call for Avalon, and a display will appear on the table. And you'll see the second form of Managarmer. You will see how it transforms into the second form. It did this.
Okay, that is not unheard of. Managarmer has a way of using the surrounding ice it uses to its advantage by creating an icy armor around itself.
Fair enough. There was another individual who showed up at the end of that, but I believe Miss Historia had informed you all of that. I would hope so at the very least.
Yes, we have been looking into that mysterious figure. Sadly, we have not gotten any leads. I have actually asked the knights on multiple occasions to try and keep an eye out for the said individual, and they have come up, sadly, knowing or seeing nothing.
Fair enough. But yes, it was very much the griffin was blood hungry. It just wanted to kill. No self-preservation, nothing. And there was no reason for it to be so aggressive. There was no eggs in its nest from what I saw, and I believe the knights saw as well. It was just bodies.
Captain, could you come here for a moment, please?
Yes.
When you first get the chance, try and contact Rosetta, see if there's anything going on. She may send something we can't.
Understood. Should I also... No. It's alright. I'll contact her now. It'll be just a moment.
Please. Alright, we're gonna try and contact one of ours that has a bit more down to earth when it comes to the elements that be in our world. We'll see if she senses any weird fluctuations. If she does, we will keep you all informed. We may end up having to call upon you all again, seeing as this situation is something that we have not seen before. If it's alright, I'd like to try and keep in contact.
Do you want me to ask us over to Hop and DC and I can just actually respond to that, or not?
Say it again, Vane.
Am I needed, or...
If the situation arises and we'll need to call upon the knights, then yes. For the time being, you'll be free. There are a few more assignments that need to be taken care of in the meantime, but they are easy enough for the knights to handle.
I'll deal with it when I get home.
Of course. Thank you for your assistance again, Vane.
Goodbye, all.
Take care.
Oh, Mr. Side
Yep,
Shop.
take care.
After you.
With that all being said, I think I'll actually... Oh, thank you.
And seeing as this would be more your expertise, recommend you keep the sample, like I said before.
Of course.
And I'll send in the report for how they did.
All right then. In that case, I think I will also follow suit and take my leave. If you'll need anything else, by all means, please do contact us. We will try and keep in touch.
Of course.
Right.
Again, thank you all for your help and assistance. And we look forward to our next meeting.
Be safe.
Time.
Definitely. Yeah, be safe.
Be seeing you.
Concerning to say the
Think there's any
least.
human involvement?
Oh no, but it's concerning to say the least.
I'm going back home.
Take care, Raiju. Jane. Right.
Yeah, anyway.
Not much we can else do for now, so let's go.
Definitely. I am still worried about one thing though. It's not related to this, but it's more or less related to that mission at the Iron Grip. With the Rogue Hunters.
Yeah, been watching the comms.
I'm mainly worried about Kristoff and Marigold because Kristoff didn't say anything in the comms, and then this morning Marigold was acting weird.
People deal with grief their own ways. Don't think too much on that.
That's not to spread it around, so leave it as it is.
Agreed. Give them their space and time. You know what I might do? I might go and see about popping over to the Reach. I need to find out where my sister is, because this is getting kind of a little bit odd. Her being gone for 3 weeks already.
Cora, you mean?
Yes.
I have no idea.
I don't either. It's weird. Normally she would have even sent us some kind of communication out by this point, but
Something serious happened.
I don't know. I'm gonna go and find out, so.
Fair. All of these. I'm not even gonna question the big ones.
Not staying too long. I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna go and visit a place, so.
Okay.
See you guys later.
Oh, take care. Have you heard from Akura regarding the thingy?
I think she said she was down for it, so. She's down for it, then I'm down for it. Yes, what's up?
What do you mean?
Are you aware of what happened?
With.
What happened last night?
You asked! You're the dead ass!
Alex told me.
I'm cutting the mango into pieces so that we can
I'm gonna go and head over to the Reach and find out where the fuck my sister. What's going on with my sister. So. If Akura asks for me, let her know that I'm over there for a bit. So.
Okay.
I'll be back later.
Oh, and somebody's coming. It's about me.
So I'd hit the corner? Yeah, probably. Grief? Yes. So the grief part is that, during the Iron Grips mission last night, there was a Rogue Hunter event. And it culminated in, Tempest, killing, Kristoff's wife. Yeah, no, that happened. That's why they were talking about, like, that being concerning, to say the least. Anyways, because I know that the map is, or the mirror is going to be a little wonky here, so I'm going to put this on. God, it's been a long ass time since I've been here. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Well, funny thing is
Lighting
that
can
same
make
here.
its
I don't
home
actually
in that
have
nice
anything
little
in
tree
here.
there.
It's just a socket.
Most likely. Once the
Not even a glass eye?
Nope.
It's
Anytime I try to put an eye patch or any kind of
problems
replacement
for you?
eye, it just melts right off.
If it were, then that would might
That's not.
Well, what was her name again?
Hey, Aries.
Buddy. Who's Hope's friend?
My sister, Mitsu. Why?
She tends to make jokes about a one-eyed gang. And I believe
Mitsu's
I've met
weird.
another member. Hey, Aries.
Hey, Lloyd. Mask off for once?
I've actually been doing that for a while.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was here earlier working on some weapons. I'm crafting a set of dual blades at the moment. The ones to replace my elemental blades. I wanted something more physical and less summonable, I guess. Because the ones I could summon were less able to stick around the fight. I'm a durability fighter, you already know.
You can never settle on one weapon, can you?
She has more than me.
But it's okay.
Like, twice as many as me.
Some like aloe vera on it.
When you lose as many fights as I do, you learn to pick up a different weapon to try again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Nothing wrong
I
with
guess I
it.
can't judge you for that. Yes. Actually, the right thing to do.
You grew a wing?
Like I said, the weapons that I summoned before, the red and blue blades, making a physical, actual, like imbued objects. Ones that I could carry on my body, which of course stacks more weight on me, but the advantage is that, well, they can't be just simply snapped in half. They're
I thought that is that.
You mean like this one that you made me?
as it is.
Just
Very
enchant it.
much, magical blades shatter much easier than I anticipate, or at least the ones I summoned before. Unlike the daggers I can summon above me to fire out, I want something a bit better. Something more, I think you'll like the red blade I'm making, actually. Making the Peace and War dual blades.
Hmm.
Well, are you saying that because it's red?
That soldier on the front.
Oh, watch out!
What? Anyway.
He didn't like what you had to say.
Yeah, the Guardians already.
I mean,
He
to be
was
fair,
incredibly fast. Snuck up on me, smacked me a couple of times, and now he's all over there. Anyway.
to be fair, Aries.
Kinda, sorta. You'll like the gimmick that I'm giving them. It's gonna be a trick weapon.
What does that mean?
They just do what they want.
It does something different than what you
There's
think it
more-
does.
Watch out, watch out!
So on the surface, right? So like, let's say a spear,
How's it going,
for example,
Katya?
right? Most people would assume that it's
Good,
just a
you?
spear, right? You poke with
I'm
it,
good.
you
I've been
jab
wondering
it
where the fuck
forward,
my
right?
sister's
Trick
been.
weapon, right? I just turn one of
Speaking of which,
fires out with a fucking chain towards someone.
Is she there?
So and I swing that shit around, and then I plug it right back into the.
There you
No.
Why not?
No touching.
No touchy?
So nice to see you.
I have some.
Nice to see you too.
Q?
Finally back. Hi, darling.
How was it? The village.
I can tell something happened. Cora.
I'd rather not say.
Cora.
Don't push it.
I'm not gonna ask her to push anything. Cora. You look at me, please. I don't know what happened.
Swear.
I'm glad
They go away for 2 weeks and you think that they died.
3 weeks, Q. Thank you.
Still stands.
Hey.
Still?
You don't have to talk about it. But I've missed you.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I'm here if you need me, okay? Always.
I know. I'm just gonna head home. Good to see you again, Cora. You too, Aries.
Do you want company at all, sis?
I'm fine. I don't exactly blame her. I think she just needs to see the inside her. She just needs to see the inside of her room for a little bit, I guess.
What the hell's happened?
David said they went to village to help out Calypso.
That's what I heard too. That was 3 weeks ago.
Something's wrong.
I know something's wrong. She's not. That's. You don't go to a village for 3 weeks and come back like that. And I'm torn if I should just chase after her or not.
I'll give her some time.
I mean, if she's going back to the Azure, she's gonna get swamped with questions. I'll go and talk with Q if anything.
Yeah, I mean, if we brought that into the in-between, that would be a great asset.
Yeah, you're right. That I'm definitely gonna have to tell him to what is it before the.
No, I was. Q,
Yes, darling.
may I speak with you a moment?
Of course.
Privately, if you don't mind. What happened?
Nothing happened.
Q.
Alright, Cynthia. I'm going to tell you this, so I'm going to tell you this now. You all keep to your own business, and we'll keep to ours.
I'm tired of you all driving that girl up the bloody wall with your incessant, overbearing attitudes. Nothing happened.
Out of all of those I call family, I hold her closest as my sister.
And if you truly considered her that, you would have faith in her ability to handle herself. But you watch over her like she is a little lamb. And you want to know what that causes her to do? Hesitate. Constantly self-doubt. And it's all because of you and your kind constantly pushing that onto her. When any slight thing goes wrong, she always blames herself. Literally just now, walking back here, she was sitting here blaming herself. Can't you just be happy that she's back?
I'm more than happy that she's back. Don't ever question my family like that. I care about her more than anything. You know that.
Come here, you. Come on. This woman right here. This one. Went into the in-between to save your sister. And she put her faith in us to stand as one and on our own.
I am aware of what Risa has done. I am aware of what people do to my sister. I know what they do to Cora. I try and help her so that she doesn't feel like that. More than anything, I care about her. Do I believe that she knows how to handle herself? Absolutely. Do I also know that she blames herself for everything that happens if it goes wrong? Yes. I don't hound her like other people do. Not to the extent you think I do.
Well, you certainly don't seem to help stop it.
Because half the time I don't even hear about it until it has already happened. And then I play damage control. So what do you want me to do, Q? Leave her alone? I'll happily leave her alone if that's your wish.
I would like for those who are hounding her at every step when she goes off to do her own thing.
Some people can't leave well enough alone. Maybe I'm guilty of that too some days. I'll admit that. Who wouldn't? What sister wouldn't be concerned for their own family?
There's a difference between being concerned and being overbearing. You should know that more than anyone else.
And some days I just forget as well. That's part of living. We make mistakes. We learn from them. That's the thing I keep telling Cora too. That it's not her fault. That she shouldn't blame herself for everything that happens. And it just keeps and it keeps going. It's a never-ending fucking cycle with her and those around her. Believe me, it drives me up the wall too, seeing her like that. Because I don't want to see her like that. People who take advantage of her. Or pull her into things that she doesn't need to be pulled into. How do you think that makes me feel? When I come and see her just crying in the corner, and no one is there to help her. No one is there to fucking comfort her. I care about her more than anything. Out of all the fucking class cells.
Time you had words with people.
I have tried. And they don't listen. She has tried, and they don't listen.
Calm yourself, child.
Just try to be a good sister. I try. And every time I feel like I'm making progress, every time, it's 3 steps back. Because someone decides to do something stupid. And no doubt, as she goes and heads home, people are gonna inundate her with a million fucking questions. And then tell her what's fucking happening over in all these myriad of places. And it's gonna drive her up the wall again. And she's gonna go into hiding again. I can almost guarantee it.
Tell me, if you know that's going to happen, then why are you here and not by her side?
Because I don't know what to do.
Fair enough. apologize for taking the tone I did with you. Because from the outside looking in, it looked like you was being part of the problem. But like I said, I apologize.
I haven't seen her in 3 weeks. I thought something happened.
Child. They don't call me the Twilight Mother for no reason. If something truly bad happened, you all would have been the first to know.
I would hope so.
Regardless of what happened on the other side of that portal, they're here now.
Yeah.
They're okay. As it stands, one of the renegade ravens showed up at Calypso's village and killed one of the people there. Injured another. So more than likely they stayed behind to make sure things are safe. I want you to understand. I look at every single individual here as if they are part of my own family as well. Because that's how Lady Riza saw every denizen of this place.
Yeah. I remember.
Time may come and go, and it may feel like eternity. But don't ever lose hope. Don't ever let yourself fall victim to those incessant thoughts that something bad has happened. Trust me.
It's hard not to some days.
You're talking to a person who unwrote themselves from existence because I gave in to those thoughts. You don't have to tell me twice. But like I said, what she needs to know is that her family has faith in her. Has faith in the people around her. I've heard tales of what they say from not just Cora, from whenever something happens to Cora. Anna tells me about how they all seem to act as if only they are the ones who can find a solution to the problem. They need to learn to have faith in others, not just themselves. I know that you're but one person and you can't change the world. And I'm happy to hear that you're not one of those people that are making her feel like she needs to constantly check over her shoulder.
I just want to make sure my family is safe. That's all I ever want. I have faith in every one of my family members' abilities.
Not everyone's going to be safe all the time.
I know. I know. And I know I can't be there.
There are going to be times.
Much as I want to be. I just... I just try and make sure that I can be there for them when they need it. Because most of them, they've never had someone like that in their lives. That's what I always strive to do, is to be there for them.
Of course. I want you to know something. At one point, my children walked away from me, and I could do nothing but hope that they were okay. And in the end, they came back. And they were perfectly fine.
I'm glad.
But if I had let myself be eaten with worry, the woman that they would have come back to would not have been their mother. Again, I know you're not just but one person, but try. We'll keep trying. And unfortunately, the answer is that if people don't change, then you need to choose to make the change. If the environment around her isn't healthy, if you truly care about her, she needs to be in an environment that helps her growth, not breaks her psyche. I watched it happen to a person who I did at one point consider a friend, until he was broken by strife and all the weight that was put onto his shoulders. And he turned from a man into a monster. I will say this. Even now, I'm having to have faith in things that do not seem to be okay. To put it simply, a friend of mine last night was reported KIA. But even now, I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that the signals that was received by the systems aren't indicative of her actually being gone.
One can only hope then.
Which is the same that I must have to say for those elsewhere. So much so, I feel that so many people worry themselves to near death, when in the end many things play out for the better. Likewise, you have to also understand that I am a creature that is born of the environment that I'm around. A few years back, a very good friend of mine by the name of Corona, who had retired and was living life at home, came out of retirement, in her words, one last time, because she saw a threat to her children. She fell from a precipice and was impaled by something on the ground. I've seen it all too many times at this point. Quite opposite of what causes people to want to be so protective of others. They want to go out there to save others because they're worried that if they don't, and they find out that something went wrong, that they could have been there to help, they'd blame themselves. But just the same, people will go out there to aid those because of that very same reason, end up being the ones to die instead. Which is why we must learn to accept how the chips fall. We must learn how to accept what we can and cannot control.
Something that I think is one of the hardest things to do.
It is. Trust me. I'm an ageless being, and it still took me eons to figure that out. Every time you think you got the world figured out, it will always throw a curveball at you. No matter where you are on the spectrum of power.
Life never goes the way you want it to.
So you must make the most of what you can. Not dwell on that which you can't.
I try. It's all I can do.
I can only hope that eventually those around you will learn from your example then.
Whether they do or not, I don't know. I will just do what I always have done. Protect.
Do what you believe is right, and accept the consequences thereafter.
That's what I've always done. It's bitten me in the ass more times than I can
learned
count.
all you needed to know.
Sometimes it just helps to be reminded.
To be completely frank with you, no. The details of what happened over there in the 3 weeks that they were gone, I do not have. Yes, there are certain details that I am in fact keeping from you. Partially for the safety of those who are involved. Currently having a conversation, boy. Give me a second.
I understand. As much as I wouldn't like to say otherwise. I understand that there are things that cannot be shared. Being here in and of itself has taught me that. Taught me that the first day I was here.
Part of it is also not to cause undue worry. Not just within yourself, but within the circles themselves. Too many people will hear through the telephone about information that's going on, and they will blow it so far out of proportion that you think that we are creating child soldiers here or something.
Careful, you technically have one child up top. I jest.
But you also know I'm not wrong.
I know. I know how people are.
So, what I can tell you though, is that throughout the entire time that they were gone, we did have people who were aware of... Oh, actually no, that's a bad way to phrase it. Not aware, keeping an eye on things, there we go. Sorry. Common, translating words.
Understandable. It's me
We
with
had people
Japanese
keeping an
sometimes.
eye on things, myself included.
No, I
And if there was at any point that I felt a need to inform people of what was going on so that they could assist, I very much would have. So if anything, if you can't put your trust in this place, at least put your trust in me.
Always have. You've never once given me a doubt for that.
You know, that's the one thing that David always worries about. Losing people's trust.
Believe me, there was a time where I believed that. Not to you specifically, but to some people's actions here at the Reach that could have been spiraled even far out of control. But you have it. And that won't change unless you do something to break it. Though I don't expect you to.
Try my best not to.
As do I.
No. What I do say is this. But take care of your sibling. And try and make sure that they don't, or haven't, broken her already. The questions.
I'll try. Besides, I'm hoping she might provide an answer to my question one day. But we'll see. Thank you, Q. And I'm sorry for yelling at you too.
You had every right to.
Having the right does not make it right.
Actually, no, I do believe that's the definition of having the right, but okay.
Fair.
Like I said, I let my emotions get the better of me just as much.
Yeah.
I am a mother after all.
You are indeed.
Now to go figure out what in the world this rat wants me for.
It's boy.
Oh, hello. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Oof, I did not expect that conversation to go like that. Okay. That map in particular, Liquid, that is called Heaven's Reach. That was created by Luna Kasai. Hi, Christoph.
Yeah.
Doing alright?
You. I was about to ask the same thing. Okay.
Just got done having a very interesting conversation over at Heaven's Reach.
Fun.
Yeah. Cynthia just kind of figured out what happened with Cora. To a degree. It was a very interesting talk.
I saw a little bit from your stream.
Did you see the part where she got angry at Q?
Not exactly.
Yeah, you might want to go back and watch that bit. Well, it was a good talk. Don't get me wrong. Love getting to do that shit with Kimmy. Anyways, see you in there.
Yep.
You okay, hon?
For the most part, I guess you could say that. I guess.
What's wrong?
Well, besides my splitting headache, my sister's saying that she hates everyone on the ship currently, coupled with the fact that apparently now Kristoff.
Yeah.
Can I get you anything, hon?
Nothing of the sorts.
Gandalf.
You know too, don't you?
I know. I won't say anything.
Thank you.
It's not my place to. Just know I'm here.
I suggest going to ask Cosmo calmly not to spread information then. He just told me.
Not until the full report's released.
Yeah. We can talk later if you want. Here if you need me, okay?
That's up to you.
Yes, I'd like another bottle.
More so to you, because you know I'm always down to talk.
Whiskey?
But I'll leave you be for now.
And I will pay for one for you as well, because honestly, you might
Find me
need
when
one
you need me.
today.
I
seeing
don't
as
drink
that was-
alcohol.
Nah, fair enough.
Hey, well.
It's just started. It's already.
22 credits.
emotional conversation about.
Person, they don't want to look up to a bigger fucking picture. They can go fuck themselves for all I care, including Akura, Cernia, anyone. They can go right up to where they belong. I don't care for anything.
For the time being, take the rest of the day to relax. Alright? We're all gonna be around the ship if we need.
People did exactly.
Did they
what I
actually
thought
tell
they'd
you as well? Yeah.
do. No, I knew she was gonna get hounded as soon as she stepped into the door.
It's not hounding her. It's helping her get the smell of her. Helping her let you know that we did not forget her like she thought we did. It's not hounding her. It's reminding her before she jumps the gun and does something she might regret. It was also to get away from everyone in case she did blow up. Help her calm down a bit.
Yeah.
Both of them, honestly.
Here's what's going on.
Fuck's sake.
Well,
HR.
Hi, Cynthia.
HR.
Sorry about that.
I've gotten
That's the joke.
giving Percival a body.
Oh god.
Is HR just a trash can with a sign with it says it down, puts you down?
Figure things out eventually.
Just leave it your hand, Frank.
Hey, Cora. Would you like to sit with me? No talking.
I just need time alone. Please.
I'm here if you need me, you know that. And I didn't forget you. I'm always here. I love you, sis. Christ.
Hey Mitsu, Cosmo apparently has something to tell you. He says it's important. I don't know what that means, but probably work-related stuff.
Love you too.
Oh, I already overheard. I think, from what I heard, Cora's upset that nobody came after.
He went to an
I knew
unreasonable
I should have
place
trusted
to
my
have a
fucking
chit chat.
instincts. As if I didn't need to feel hatred enough. Now I feel nothing but self-hatred. I didn't have that bad enough.
Damn, it was straight facts. He disappeared.
Hey, Makara. You come with me.
What's up, man? Oh, God. What's up? Babe, if you're gonna say something, just say it.
Are we bad family
Are we?
members?
Why would you think that?
I don't know. Just in the back of my mind for things.
Babe, you know as well as I do, those thoughts aren't gonna get you anywhere. I don't know why you still listen to them.
Because they like creeping up when you least expect it.
Let me ask you a question then. Are those just thoughts in the back of your head, or do you often ask yourself those same questions? Which is it? What comes first, naturally? The thoughts, or you asking yourself?
Some days I wonder if I'm being a bad person for my family. Sometimes I wonder if I'm...
Is this because of the whole core situation?
Not entirely.
Don't beat around the bush, just... Is it partially?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I want to give you a bit of context of what I have been thinking. Just indulge me for a bit. All the people over comms asking if my sister is okay, if something happened to them. Me being who I am, you know this. I'm getting worse and worse about it every day. My sister's probably just off doing something right now. She's probably busy. Hell, last time she went on a hiatus, she didn't want people to know where she was.
And that's what we believe.
So, quite literally, what I was told last time this happened, not this incident, but the one before, where they were gone for a bit and they didn't communicate, they literally told me, hey, I'm going to the Reach to just stay for a bit. And I was like, okay. And she said, I won't communicate. And I'm like, okay, just come back safe. And she's like, if I'm gone for a period of time again, you can pretty much assume I'll be in the Reach. And I was like, okay. If you're gone again, I'll believe you're in the Reach. That's exactly what I did.
As did I.
That's why when people started worrying, I literally just went up and said, she's probably off doing something. She's not. No one's contacted me, Cernia, Dragono, Corina, any of us. So, must not be important. She's probably taking a reprieve. Now, if someone else knew about it and didn't tell us, that'd be a different story. Because then, that'd be someone withholding information. For what reason, I have no fucking clue. But what I'm trying to get at is what Cora is saying. She just got back from a harrowing experience. Her head is all kinds of fucked up right now. Just let her sleep it off.
Yeah.
She's here. She's fine. She's walking perfectly fine. So, best thing you can do right now is just appreciate the fact that she's back and just act like nothing happened. Just pass it on. If she keeps bringing it up, then I don't know. Because at this point, I've had my fill. Too much shit has been going on, and I cannot. I'm about to lose my fucking shit over it. I've gone from being a caring sister who cared too much to being the sister that cares a little, to being the sister that's contempt with everything because that's how she's been told, to now I'm getting pissed at everything that's happening. I keep getting told, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I don't worry about it, and then I get told off.
How do you think I feel with what happened with Dragono and Cosmo? Same thing.
So then why are you worrying about Cora?
Because I care about her. How can I not?
She's back. What's there to worry about? She's back. She's perfectly fine. See? She's walking just fine. She'll be upset for a few days. She'll learn the truth of what's happened. And if we find out that someone did know and decided not to tell us about the situation, then I'll hound them for it. For right now, she's home, she's alive, she's well. There's nothing else we can do. I hate to say it,
No.
but it's best not to dwell on it.
You're not wrong.
Because believe me, I care too. But I've basically grown accustomed to my sisters telling me not to worry. I've been told over and over again. At this point, if people see me as heartless, then fuck it. I don't care. I was told by my own sisters not to worry about them whenever they get themselves into trouble because it'd just be a strain. So I'm not. They're back home safe, and that's what matters. I'll look at the positives. I'm tired of being looked at in a negative light anyway.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Come here.
I
love you.
I love you too, hon. Again, it's not like I don't care. I just care in silence.
I know. I know. I know better than most.
We really need to set up that wedding date at some point.
You know, it's funny. Aries actually asked me about that like a week and a half ago.
Surprised they even still ask about me.
Yeah. She was wondering because I guess she's going to fully get married to Dr. Farah next month. She was like, you better not clash with it. I'm like, we haven't even discussed a date yet. But we should.
Yeah.
First things first. We get him back. Then we can talk about that.
Yeah. Hopefully the mission will go well at least.
I got a wonderful gash on my side that has been healed and taken care of, but other than that, it went relatively well. They were decently impressed with our combative abilities, our teamwork, our coordination. They had a few nitpicks, but overall, they said we did good.
Being honest, I expected a few nitpicks. No one's perfect, but at the same time, a lot of people have their downsides.
Yeah.
Oh, if they gave you guys a good score, I'd be surprised.
Well, it was enough that I think that they are in agreement with working with us.
We'll have to see how that goes in the future.
Indeed. There is now concerns of the creature that we were assigned to go after. They said it was very much not acting properly, what it would be natural for it. It was hyper-aggressive. It was hunting to kill, not to hunt.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So they're gonna look into things on their end. I mean, it's their world after all.
I love you.
I love you too.
Was that all you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. Let's just spend time with you.
No, if you want to spend time with me, all you have to do is ask. Yeah, I'm busy most of the time, but I'd happily take time off just for you.
I know.
Out of character. Since we're close to closing.
Y'all two got closing hours?
I'm going to try, yeah.
I got people who want to do a small scene, and one of them's restricted on time, but they want to do it in another map. That's why I'm checking with y'all first. See how many DMs we have.
Who is doing what?
Some people want to go to do my thing, Requiem. But they want to go to the library to discuss something. Not the library here.
I mean, I'll be here probably until top of the hour.
I know, that's why I'm checking with y'all first. Make sure you'll have it down. Zero is currently in the DM box, still AFK. And Ren, I don't know what happened. So.
Gren's
Alright,
doing his thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Alright, thanks, Zach.
Oh. Okay, I got rid of my ear.
What?
Alright. Gren joined the
Gren
VC.
is in the VC. Yeah.
Looks gorgeous, by the way, don't you think?
Yeah, it does.
A gorgeous ring for a very beautiful and gorgeous woman that I love so much.
Oh, hush.
It's true. You're beautiful.
What the fuck?
What?
Fourth dimensional voice called me cute.
Well, you are.
God, so why do you forsake me? Fuck off.
You're precious.
I know you are, but what am I?
Precious.
How dare you?
I dare. What you gonna do about it?
Does that suffice?
Yes. Gods, I love you.
I love you more.
I love you even more.
How dare you?
I dare.
I'm gonna hop back inside. I need something to sit down on.
I mean, you've got a perfectly good lap right here.
I know, it is a perfectly good lap right there.
Oh.
I would like to go sit down in the bar, though. Just in case. I don't know if anyone's watching over it right now.
Okay. I might go.
You gonna come with, or you gonna do your own thing? Because I know you can't sit down for too long, otherwise you go crazy.
No, I just fall asleep.
One or the other.
Yeah. Hey-oh.
How's it going?
Some light damage, but I'm fine.
Fair enough. Hope you've been well.
Just got off from a mission with a Red Wild Guild, but I'm alive. Everyone else is good. Almost went well. Cupcake's fucked up, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, how's everyone else been?
Alive.
Oh my god, tail floof, holy shit. Oh. That's what you mean. I didn't notice the gaping hole in your armor.
I am the armor, so you have been holding me.
Right, I forgot, yeah. Oh god.
I'll wander for a bit and then I might come down and see you, or I might go and take care of a few things.
If there's any consolation, I don't really feel pain. So.
Must be nice. They're either in the main hall or the bar. Some room's empty.
Cynthia.
Yo.
What am I gonna sell these fishing
It's an otherworldly fishing rod.
So if you're combat trained, then you're very good at Japanese.
Hello again.
Is Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
So,
The amount of men committed women on the ship is surprising. It's a surprising ratio.
Sorry?
The amount of women compared to men in the ship is a surprising ratio with the sign. Because there's like 1, 2, 3. I don't know about you. 4, 5, 6.
Kami's a woman?
7.
Yeah, Kami's a woman.
We're by biology we're a woman, but in spirit
9.
we're not.
In spirit, they are a wild animal with a sword.
I
girl.
contemplating.
We are a we
8,
are a
7,
wolf.
and it is 8. And then 9.
See, I wasn't too far off.
And how many males are in this room? I
Before we
count
start
1, 2,
fighting
3, 4, 5.
Max with a what's it called? With a chainsaw.
Oh God.
We will fight Giant Max with a chainsaw.
Oh, absolutely.
Your fact.
So, hey, if you want, I can make you a chainsaw made of with tiny mallets on it, so you can do bludgeoning damage. It is a stupid idea I've made up.
No. We want the kind of
Replacing the chains
chainsaw
with
that
fucking
can.
stones. I don't know. I'll
We
figure
want
it
the
out.
kind of chainsaw where it is just a sword, but the blades are actually moving.
Oh, so
And it
basically
takes
like
so much like force.
Oh shit.
No.
What do you mean nuh-uh?
Means I say nah, bitch.
What do you mean nuh-uh?
Nah to the
Because if
corner
you
there.
haven't